Coming up on this edition of Road to Rampage, we go in depth into Matt Hamill's training schedule and show you what a grueling 14 weeks it has been. The Road to Rampage is brought to you locally by Simeon's.
Hi, Matt. Good luck to you against Rampage Jackson. And always remember, eat Greek twice a week.
Welcome to the Road to Rampage, brought to you by Purple Communications, the nation's premier communication service tailored to people who are deaf or hard of hearing. When you choose Purple, you choose a company that values what you value. Matt Hamill originally thought he was fighting Phil Davis, but when that changed to Quentin Rampage Jackson, the game plan changed, and so too did the training. Hamill himself recently described it as hell. When Matt Hamill fights Rampage Jackson, May 28th, it will be almost 7 months to the day of his last fight. Hamill took a few months off after the Ortiz fight, starting back up after the first of the year.
You gotta have a body rest, That's the big, main thing to get the body rest. And I spent time with my daughter, lay on the hammock, to have a nice vacation.
When this camp started, there was snow on the ground. When it's done, it will be a hot day in the Vegas desert.
Oh yeah, it got me motivated, so this is the guy that I want to fight. But I've been really training real hard there before. I just pushed over my limit, and I'm just really starting.
For nearly 2 months, Hamill has been pounding, squeezing, and kicking his way through a training routine. Just ask anyone who has helped him train.
He throws hard punches, and being a wrestler, sometimes you don't know if he's going for the shot or throwing the overhand, and that can make him dangerous right there. Not only that, but he can take a hell of a punch. I've hit him with some really hard shots, and I'm like, geez, is this even hurting the guy? A little discouraging when you hit him with all you got, and he just keeps going.
Well, Matt's a phenomenal wrestler, so he can dictate the pace of any grappling match. So he's getting some great training with Bruno, and hopefully we're giving him a good look.
Luck is a small part of the game. Hamill chalks up most of his success to a smart head coach and trainer.
Duff is very mastermind. He's like a computer analyst, and he can look at the opponent for like a game plan, troubleshooting and all that. But he's pretty smart, to just look at it, and he got a very good creating, even in the ring or out of the ring. But when I'm training, Duff found a way to create me a good shape. So I'm very blessed to have Duff, in our team.
Oh, it's intense, man. Like I said, 10, 12 weeks. We've been at it technically like 14 weeks because we started. We had a couple weeks in there for Phil Davis before we switched around. So it's everything. It's everything from staying healthy. You got things like the mental aspect of it. You got to stay focused. You got to stay hungry. It's a mental game on top of all the physical that goes into it. Then you got your conditioning, not only aerobic but also anaerobic conditioning, which a lot of people don't ever talk about.
This is the most insane thing we got back here. Climbing a rope up a steep ravine like that, jumping over the log, grabbing a tire, leapfrogging with the tire. Throw the tire as far as you can, sprint up the rest of the hill, catch me up there, then he picks me up, gets his anaerobic up there, squeezing me up, holding me in the air. That just puts the icing on the cake.
In the end, both Holmes and Hamill believe they have a recipe for success, a recipe to push Hamill to the next level.
This is by far the best Matt Hamill I've ever seen. I've been training him for 6 years. He's the healthiest. He's the hungriest. This is the guy I've always wanted him to be. And it's taken us 6 years to get to this point, but he's there, man. This is the guy. This is the guy you're going to see go and get himself a belt. He will be Rampage. There's no question in my mind he's going to be Rampage.
All of Matt Hamill's hard work and training will be put to the test May 28th in Las Vegas at UFC 130. For this week's edition of Road to Rampage, I'm Pat Bailey.